Yes you, the viewer, do you want to add world edit to Minecraft so you can make your Minecraft builds better, but you can't figure out plugins and Ford doesn't have 1.13 yet? You need something easy, simple to install, and something that can put world edit or something like it in 1.13.1. Well, I have the thing for you. It's called Bling Edit. And here's how to use it. What is up, guys? My name is Nerd Knight, and welcome back to another video. Sorry for not uploading a lot recently. I couldn't come up with inspiration, but while I was trying to come up with inspiration, I managed to install Forge. So you can find, I'm going to be trying to make some mod showcases in the future. Expect to see those. So leave a comment down below with one of your favorite mods. You would not believe how much it would help me if I could have suggestions for mods to do down in the description. So if you know a really good mod, please, 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 please put it down in the description. I will in the video say that this comment was by yada yada yada, which will be good promotion for you, and I'll do the mod, which I'm sure you want to see. And if you're wondering why I'm not sitting on the chairs like usual, it's because the pigs despawned. I don't know why they did, seeing as I name tagged them. It's weird. Anyway, so I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on how to use Bling Edit, not how to install it. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. Watch the video by SethBling, which is the creator, awesome guy in the community, for his video on how to install and also how to use it. But watch this one. So, in order to use Bling Edit, you need the Bling Edit sword or the Bling Edit carrot on a stick. If you get a diamond sword and you rename it Bling Edit, you can use it to do all of your stuff. But the way it works is by having a right click / left click detector having a slime right in front of you. When you right click with the sword, it'll kill the slime because the slime is rather weak. But which makes it aware, oh, this point has been selected. The way that you can tell the points is because there is a glowing magma cube that will show you the block that you have selected. It's all super easy when I explain. You can also get a carrot on a stick if you don't want to use a sword, so that way you can have the right click ability. I really like this. It also means you can use right click and left click, which I'll explain how to do in a bit. So all you need to do is name your diamond sword or your carrot on a stick this exact thing. Capital B for Bling in Bling, and then capital E for edit, no spaces, just those two capitals. And you'll see when I hold it, this magma cube appears. It looks like this because my shaders mess with my game. Let me just turn off my shaders, but secret Nerd Knight shaders reveal. And as you can see, there it is, and the world is slightly less sunny and vibrant. So if we right click, we can select a point. And then if we right click again, we select the base point, and we've got all this text that looks kind of scary and these weird magma views. Don't worry, I will explain what everything does in a second. First thing that we want to do is this magma cube represents our cursor, where the cursor is pointing, the block that it's pointing at. But you'll notice that it only goes 5 blocks out. Well, that can be toggled by when you drop it, it can go from raycast to floating cursor. Raycast uses raycasting, like the name suggests, to look for a block at least 32 blocks away from you, and then put the cube immediately either on top of it or inside it. You can simply select in chat to do that. if you want to have a floating cursor, you can select its range. And all of these are easy for different things. Because if I wanted to say select this, I would start off with a ray cast inside blocks. I'd right click, and then I'd go to this. I'd make sure I lined it all up, and I'd go to that, and I'd be all done. But there's one main problem. I didn't get the top right. That's what all these cubes are for. If you didn't do something right, you can select on one of the cubes, and it's a bit more obvious all of the different cubes when you expand it, and they will allow you to move it. The fact that there's so many is because this is a bit like a Rubik's Cube. Each one of these things can move a certain amount of stuff in the selection. This moves one face, this moves two faces, this moves three faces. The corners, the edges, and the centers. You can also use the controls in chat that go up, down, left, right, forward, backward in order to move the box around. Simply unselect it if you want to get rid of your selection. Select it in your inventory. If you want to, let's say you wanted to select something and then your box didn't work, the up, down, left, right, forward things are very useful in that situation. And the other thing is, they are orientated the way that you are orientated. So if you're facing the way that I'm facing, forward will move this way and backwards will move this way. But if you go to the other side and do that, forwards will move this way and backwards will move the other way. So that's very helpful. But enough about how to select things. What if we want to actually make something? Or do something with your selection? Let's just say I wanted to make a bunch of these trees. Right. The way that I would do that is I would select the type of cursor I want. I want a raycast cursor that is selected to be before blocks. I would right click, and then I'd get a floating cursor. Try to make sure my box looked good, and right clicked on things with floating cursor in order to make sure I'd selected the entire tree. So once I've done that, I would go into chat and I would select clone, and here's where some stuff happens. You can see more text comes up in chat. So what'll happen is you can select a region for your thing to be. You will automatically select bottom center as where your cursor will be, and you can move the destination once you've set it. You can move it up, down, all that good stuff. Move it around. Notice the size won't change, just the box will change. So you can flip it so that these two armor stands represent the red one representing where it started and the green one representing where it will clone to. So if we go back to where the tree is, we can see that it's currently in this orientation, and that's what the red armor stand represents. If we rotate it left, as you can see, the armor stand rotates. You can do flip, and the flips will flip the entire thing. Yeah, it'll just do that. And that is represented by the items in their hands. So once you're happy with your place, you're happy with the way they've flipped, you can either confirm clone, clone and repeat, or clone brush, or cancel. Confirm clone will simply clone it, and then you're done. Clone and repeat will clone that, put it over there, then figure out the distance between them, and how much they've been off-centered, then put a destination somewhere else, where you could then confirm clone, clone and repeat, or clone brush. Clone brush is very useful, and I'm going to use it. Clone brush essentially means that you click, and it'll paste your tree wherever you go. By the way, you get a neat little progress bar when you paste something, or do anything with this. So you can place trees wherever you want, and the clone brush will keep going until you hit cancel, until you unselect and go somewhere else. So we just summoned 2 cool trees. But that's not all we can do. As we can see, we've got a bunch more here. So let's say I wanted to fill an area with a bunch of diamonds. Let's say I wanted to fill all of here with diamonds. What I would do is I'd go here, go into chat, and I'd hit fill, and then you have to use this command, /SethBlock ~~. Oops. SethBlock. I don't know what's happening. ~~, and then you have to name the block. This works because they're constantly trying to figure out testing for blocks at your location, and also removing those blocks. That way, when you summon something, it'll immediately remove it and recognize what it is. So I want diamond block. Immediately, as long as this chunk that I'm in is loaded, this big thing will be filled. But let's say I only wanted some of it to be diamond. The way that I would do that is I'd be able to use the replace command, or another command which I'll show you in a bit. So you'd place a block of your choice wherever you want diamonds to be, and then you'd use Bling edit, select, and select, and you'd go replace. You need to pick the block that's being replaced. You can either pick air, or you can, do the block that you set. Set block tilde, and I'll select my oak wood, oak underscore wood, enter. Then you have to go /set block. I'm actually going to use the command that I did earlier, and oh yeah, that's because I didn't do I did oak wood instead of oak planks. So let's just do that again. Oak planks diamond block. There we go. So what if instead of wanting to preset it, you just wanted this huge area to be random? So the way that you would do that is you would have to use random block pool, which is something here. So the way that you use random block pool is you make an area and you fill it in with the blocks that you want. So in this case, we want air and diamonds. So you figure out the rarity of it by seeing how much of one thing is in it and how much of another. Let's say we wanted there to be a quarter of a chance that you would get diamonds. That we would select this. As you can see, 3 of the 12 blocks are diamonds. You need to click random, and you need to go store selected region as random block pool. The cool thing about this is it remembers the region, not the blocks inside it. So you can change this afterwards. So the next thing you want to do is grab your Bling edit, select raycast inside blocks, doot, doot. Then you want to hit random. You want to go replace in selected region, or you can go fill, which just automatically fills it, but I like to use replace so that we can do the chance over and over and over again. So we set block, block, boom. So then if we do this command again, we will get less and less diamond blocks each time, because each diamond block has a 1/4 chance of staying a diamond block and 3/4 of becoming air. So let's go random, replace in selected region, boop, and we can do it again. Boop. I'm gonna keep doing this until they're all air. Doot. Doot. There we go. So that's a simple way. If you want to like texture something, that's a very good way to do it. I think that's about everything. Well, there is a little bit more. You've got the fill command, which I've already showcased, clone, replace, random, and delete simply fills everything with air, but plugin is an interesting option. So the way that plugins work is you can use other data packs, because this is a data pack, and when you use them all together, as long as they have the right things for Bling Edit, you can use them to make things different. Or you can do things to make special things happen to your selection. If this video can get 3 likes, then we will make a part 2 to this on how to use some Bling Edit plugins. I will get a bunch of Bling Edit plugins and show you how to use them. So, they're very simple things, like vegetate can put flowers on stuff and other stuff, but you need but I'll probably make a short tutorial about them another time, because this video is getting quite long. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a rating on the video and tell me how much I can improve down in the comments, because I know I can improve a lot. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, because that makes me know that you guys like my stuff. And make sure you subscribe to join the Nerd Knighthood today. Oops, I should not have done that. But thank you so much for watching yet again, and as always, peace out.